Hello, 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 and welcome to Pentiment. So this is the first time booting it up, other than for the classic audio settings adjustment. I have no idea what's about to happen. So let's hop right, for sensitivity, we'll take those flashing lights at full blast. Okay, new game. Oh, Jesus. Stylized fonts. I can't read anyway. Got it. Let us begin. So the story begins. Will it read it to me or? Okay. I have a rock. In principle, crat durbum et durbum erit apudu diem et deus erit everium gor erat in principle adur deus deum et opus esset ferium. Oh, I can, I can jump. I didn't see what it said. I wish I had the controls. Oh, oh, I can erase. Oh, this will make reading so much easier. Let's just yeah. Let's just get rid of. I can't read any of that anyway. Let's hold on. Let's bring it down to the words I do know how to read. And so our story begins. In I. It's still a little aggressive.
Yeah, fuck reading. Fuck the establishment.
All the worlds are coming alive. All an Obsidian Entertainment production. Pentiment. An entire. Oh. Oh. It's a cool intro. But let's just hop right in. Oh, I've missed everything. Where am I? I'm Atreus.
And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I don't want you distracting the sisters of the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum.
Who's Piero? Oh, oh, I see. I'm choosing. Who's Piero? Show me again. Ah, yes, Piero. I don't want you distracting sisters. I need you to finish the commission by the end of April.
Isn't that much earlier than you were expecting?
Yes, he had told me. I hadn't I just may.
Yes, sure. And he's not going to pay you anymore, is he? He has no appreciation for the cost of your sweat.
And you said the end of life is not be measured in coin, but in personal satisfaction and self-improvement. Bro, did you just say I'm gonna get paid in exposure?
Personal satisfaction doesn't put much food on the table, though, does it?
Yes, how do you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Andreas, then thou spoke unto ye. I said I would do my best to get it done by the end of April.
With discipline and mindfulness, you will persevere.
If you don't want to kill yourself striving to meet the abbot's unreasonable expectations,
Right, she said. What's the point in burning a candle through the nub for the idiot abbot's sake?
Despite the abbot's iron, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both abbot's work as well as your masterpiece.
thus spoke Pastor John, and then you will return to Nuremberg. The imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts including painting.
And then thou you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master awaits.
Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal.
Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher.
Oh, jeez.
That's my brother. That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirit. Who's Jeezy boy? Oh boy.
It is growing late. The wheel time stops for no marriage race. I fear you must leave us.
Ah, true, your majesty.
Will you visit us again soon?
I don't know, your majesty.
I will pray for your safety and swift return. Rubian, please see Andres safely home.
Of course, your sire.
Until next time, Andres.
Until next time, your majesty. X.
Pay no mind to the other fools, Andres.
I never do. Oh, at least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going.
There's fools, Andres. No point in trying to teach them nothing. I know John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy.
I won't. The abbot's something.
That's what I like to hear, Andres, my boy.
A couple more he-he's.
Ah! Would you please stop? Ah!
I give up. Take me home, Grobian.
As you wish, Andres. Why didn't you say so sooner?
Small child, stop poking my heel. Good morning, Ursula.
Oh, Ursula, you have such a way with words. Time to get up. The Baron, April 1518. Oh, I've been bamboozled once again into playing a point and click. Damn it. The Picatrix. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Hepatameron, Briar Friend. Ah, that man. Keeps giving me all these books to read. I really should clean this up. I'll go to bed immediately. I'm not tired. Perhaps the comp line.
Couplet monistic hour corresponding to 8 p.m., one of the little hours of the prayer. The monks and nuns retired to their dormitories shortly afterward.
Oh, yes, I understand. Click Journal tab to access quests. What is my current quests?
A few more pages. Prime 06. Another day. Another few pages for the abbot and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across Tulbin and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Yes, very good. I am Andres. I must go to the Gunton house.
Is that small child?
Oh, Ursula, you always know how to cheer up my day. And who might you be, Clara? Morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually, thank you. Only as far as sleeping goes, really, though. Well, as long as you didn't sleep poorly. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from Almonds. Uncle wanted me to ask you to join him. This guy. Wanted me to ask you to join in for dinner at the Abbey. Otto stopped by, says Eva, whoever she is. Yes, around dawn. A package for me. Here you go, Andres. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. I nod. Master Andreas, if it would be too much trouble, could we? Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? Clara, I'm a bit of a freeloader. And if we raised it by 2 groschen? Groschen, a type of thick silver coin minted throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Groschen was typically worth 12 pfennigs, but may be minted at different values. I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind, because you don't pay rent, Andreas. Peter's losing his hair over it. He's practically bald. This guy. Even more than usual, I mean. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. I suppose it's not out of the question. Yes, I think I might be able to manage. We're so grateful, truly, Andreas. I apologize again for asking. It's just awful to be stuck in such a position. Our taxes get harder to pay every year. Peter works hard, but it's just never... Don't forget that guy. He works hard, but it just never seems to be enough. St. Luke bless you for... St. Luke Christian Evangelist. Evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. Bless you for helping us out. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? St. Luke Christian, a Christian named Evan, and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. How is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Friar Ferenc, divine office, the prayer times observed by all Christian monastery orders, monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. Allows me to work on my masterpiece. There's a restriction, but slow going. The city council does not require it to become a master. I make it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to the Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. There I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist. Free imperial city. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter of my life after a few missteps, some wandering, maybe a little too much fun, one could say. It must rather be frightening, starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. This will be remembered. Oh my. They've helped me even after I dropped out of university. I can't let them down. Oh no, you dropped out of college to be an artist? My guy, I'm so sorry. I'm sure you make your family proud, Andres. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. Well, it's hard to say until it's done. That's no way to think about it. I'm sure it'll be a treasure when it's finished. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers. Vespers monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Oh, supper! Not tonight, but thank you, Klaus Juska, and but thank you, Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara.
Let's go to Gertner Farm. I don't really want to talk either of them. Gertner Farm. New page. Wow, I'm so fast. I like the animation. Oh god, it's Big George.
Morning, Andreas.
Morning, Big George. How's it going? You working today?
Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit me right with the plow. It took me, Lord. You off to the Abbey?
Every day but Sunday.
Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no?
Just smells like fresh alpine air to me.
You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your
Wonder your wandering years during which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skill.
before you came to Chasing?
Then the Low Countries, Italy, or Basil. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones. Antwerp, Bergs, Basil, and nearby Burns are nearby. Where do I? Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones. Do I want more local? Who do I want? And nearby Burn, Basil. Pick a background that will affect your character's choice. Oh, Basil, the Low Countries, or Italy. I feel this one hits the most points. This feels more artsy. There's Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Let's go with the top one. It has the most options.
It must be the beginner's choice. We're not trying to make things too hard. I spec into Basil.
Switzerland, Basil mostly.
This air must be different then. Makes your noggin loose. All that thin alpine altitude. Spending enough time in these mountains here, you'll be able to smell the storm coming.
And how long will it take?
10, 15 years.
I don't think I have that long, Big George.
What would you spend all that time in Switzerland doing anyway? Other than art, I mean.
Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to his art, bookworms, spend all of his non-working free time finding and reading books. Rapscallion, businessman. Rapscallion or craftsman. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social, polite, experienced in all. Yeah, all about that vice. Swiss women are beautiful and the beer isn't bad. What do you think I spent my time doing?
Seems like fun, but you better not let Father Thomas hear about it.
Thomas? Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere St. Augustine, who said, Lord maketh me just, but not yet. St. Augustine of Hippo, was an early Christian philosopher, theologian, and bishop of Hippo Regius. He is recognized as a doctor of the church and is most known for his works, The City of God, and his autobiographic confessions, as well as his development in the doctrine of
The original sin.
if
If you say so, Andreas. I still think you're going to get in trouble with Father Thomas.
Hey, George.
Anyway, I have to get going.
George, let's go.
Dad's already acting like I'm talking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andres.
Until later, George. It's simple, sir. Turn comments. Tally ho to the next page. Do I want to drop the entries? Where am I going? Where's my active quest? Another day, another few pages. Expecting the basil advices. Maps. Town commons. I came from here. Where the hell am I? Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Let's turn this game down a little more. I am here. I don't have an objective yet. Holy shit, I can go all across. Why is Venice all the way down there? Oh, wait, this is a zoom in. I see. Alright. So, no objective there. No objective there. People. Oh my. I know a lot of people. Jesus Christ. Glossary. Wait. I better find the Abbey. Oh. Sheep. Oh, Martin, please, can you give me a hand here?
What? What do you want? I'll keep an eye on them.
Martin, you buffoon, that looks like a lot of standing there and doing nothing.
Martin! For Christ's sakes, help your cousin.
Ah, Morton, Andres. Excuses. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. No, excuse me, I'm trying. I'll try to stay out of the way. Martin, you idiot. You going to help them?
Mind your own business, asshole.
Martin will remember that. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh, they all hate me.
Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Stanner's place.
We are looking gays. And a lot of pointing.
Who's that on the horse? Looks rich, I mean. I don't know about, but he's giving him an earful. I haven't seen look you that worked up since.
Okay. Can I have an aside with the writer right now? If you could, like, please spell it right. You know I'm illiterate.
Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clark.
Peter, Johann, Clark.
Since Peter and Clark's wedding when Johann's pulled his pants down. I told my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel that strength behind a stonemason's anger. I mispronounced it originally.
Do you think he's a noble? He looks rich.
Damn it, Martin, stay out of trouble for once. God damn it, Martin. What's your name again?
What? Auntie Hetty.
Oh, Aunt Hattie. Behave yourself. Behave yourself, Don. Don't we have enough dead with enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little ass up the road, we need to get these sheep under control.
Of course. See you later. Don't work too hard, Martin.
Hey,
Yeah, we just backed into hating on Martin. Doobie-doo-doo, doobie-doo.
going up the road. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, church and Drukers. Hey, that's where I needed to go. Druker house. Locked. Oh.
Yeah, skirt, skirt, but hurt, Morning, Andreas. How's it going? I was having a stroke. My name's Cloves.
Morning, Claus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece.
Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Mary and Bert would love to see you.
Mary Bert. Jeez, these animals, I swear to Christ. They need to chill out.
You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of
Till Ishbenigel. Till Ishbenigel, the titular character of the popular 15th century book. Till is a prankster, continually exposing the vices and hypocrisies of others. He is also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. I like Till Illuspiegel. Illudenspiegel. And I just realized Father Thomas let you print books in Italian.
Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from.
Adventure stories of questionable repute?
He doesn't buy no eating shit. He's a dung eater too sometimes.
No.
As long as they don't get too carnal.
Oh.
So supper tonight after Vespers?
Vespers pronounced hour after one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Well, of course, thank you.
Great. I'll tell Barry and Bert you're coming. See you then.
See you later, Claus. Excuse me, I have to go up this way. Father Thomas. Bless you, oh God bless you, Master Muller. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Thank you, Father, but I'm running late to the Abbey. You ever come to Father Thomas? Good, Andreas. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning mass. You piece of shit, what were you doing? Sleeping in? I bet you were, you scumbag. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise you I'll make it this Sunday. Sigh. Andreas, do you think I like saying these silly things to people to get them to come to church? Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mallow, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rothovegel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Worms, prosperous, imperial, free city in the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River. Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. Like how to eat fried worms? Did you eat a fried worm? I don't think so. Yes, good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors was welcoming. Well, yes, what brings you back to our little town? Yes, my wife and I here, returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm come to these Alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's bout. Diet, an imperial diet is an assembly of the three colleges of the imperial estate of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince electors, the princes and dukes, and representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on the matters of the importance to the empire.
The Emperor, gosh diddly, was he there? Did you see him? Did you get his autograph? Briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him all the time. You know these things.
Who was the artist, my lord?
Oh, I'm sure you know him. An old man from Nuremberg, with enough of a reputation to paint the Emperor. Far above your own league. What was your name again?
I'm sorry, my lord. I'm not sure who you mean.
Oh, have you not heard of Adroc Duras?
Durer, Abrac Durer, is a renowned painter and printmaker from Nuremberg. He is revered in Venice as well as across the Holy Roman Empire since 1512. He has enjoyed the patronage of Emperor Maximilian the First.
I thought he was known across the Empire. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Curacao. Our father, Matthias, died shortly after my last visit, of course.
Father Matthias, Abbot of Curacao, before Father Gnot, widely respected by the monks and nuns as well as the people of Tassing, known for his kindness and his love of books.
A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the History of Thessaly. He was reading during my last visit.
Historia Tessia, an account of the early history of Tessings, or Tessing. Curaçao's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothvogel brought another to the abbey as a gift.
Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating detail about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal, if I dare say. Ah, yes, But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gallant, and I have come to check on its progress, Father Thomas. Oh, my lord, if you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with your master, Mara, here.
It's not quite ready. Well, not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. It's an honor to meet you, my lord.
Andres is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he is also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium. Scriptorium, a room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts. Though typically associated with monasteries, they have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century because writing is for nerds.
Nuremberger. Artist working in an abbey scriptorium in 1588. I laugh at the idea. Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story.
Of course, my lord. It would be an honor.
Oh, wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Oh, thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table.
Did the Abbot invite me?
Don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse me, Lorenz? I... Excellent. He will see you off. See you then. Nicholas, I'm dismounting. I'll run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. Ta-ta. I'd like to take my time talking with this Master Muller. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, at once, my lord.
So, that a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old. Sorry, you're so wrinkly to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried?
No, I'm not married, but I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers.
I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Oh, Erfurt, wonderful, the same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous man.
Erfurt is one of the most populous cities in the empire and is located near its heart. It has been home to a respected university since 1379 and is a center of humanist thought. Martin Luther, priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire.
Oh, he says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might have get him into trouble, but he's brave. What a brilliant man. What do you have? Which you may have even met him, did you? You must tell me.
Oh no, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him. If I get the chance, of course. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Oh, oh, oh.
95 Theses, a list of propositions against the Church's practices of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517 by Martin Luther.
Father Mathias has not. It was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gilmort does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for one. Tell me about your university studies.
Forgive me, Baron, but I did not attend university. But did you attend university? You seem to be well educated.
Oh, no, my family is merely wealthy beyond measure. Far more than you simply comprehend, Master What's his name? Enough to have provided me with all the books and tools a child could ever dream of. Let's just say I'm more well educated than the average university major. Oh, oh, I love all knowledge from Aristotle to Cicero to Ficino to Erasmus, and everyone in between, and yet to come.
Cicero, statesman, scholar, lawyer, and renowned orator of the late Roman Republic, he is revered both for his contributions to Latin literature and his skill at rhetoric. Ficino. Marsilio Ficino was a 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He is well known for his translation of the works of Pluto into Latin. Aristotle, Greek philosopher and student of Plato. I said Pluto, didn't I? Plato into Latin. Plato. Jesus Christ. Renowned as a polymath, he wrote a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than he would ever have written. Erasmus of Rotterdam, a Dutch priest and philosopher who was preeminent among northern humanists. He is known for his works in Latin and Greek, as well as his calls for reform within the church.
I must have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is well read, as any university student.
In truth, I'm simply happy to be speaking with another well-educated man for once. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Or are you a dropout? In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate?
Wait, what did it say before? Yo, who is like...
Who is rewriting history?
No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but didn't finish. That's a shame. Well, what was your area of study?
Uh, theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of the Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of other fractured systems of the laws that govern the various states of the Holy Theology, imperial law. Theology, imperial law. Who studies medicine? Eeny, meeny, miny. Biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. Well, let's back into the faith.
I am theology, as odd as that may seem. Not odd at all. It's a good field to study if you want a position in the church. My late uncle was an abbot of Fulda. I spent many hours reading the manuscripts in the library with his permission.
Fulda, town built around an old Benedictine abbey near the center of the empire. Fulda's abbots are imperial princes and wield great power.
He was a pious. He was a pious enough man, I suppose, but he wielded great power from the abbey. It was so powerful.
If I had any faith, I would have prayed you never show your face here again.
Says Ottilia.
Curses you, Lorenz Rothfugle. Perchance dogs tear you to pieces would be too kind of fate.
Perchta, a pagan goddess of the Alps associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. Damn, she really went out of her way during her walk just to go,
Damn you to heck!
and then run off.
These rockstick communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think?
I'm going to proceed to say nothing, Lorenz.
Dot.
Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and the quadrivium, yes?
Did you have a favorite subject?
Latinist, logician, orator, excelled at rhetoric in university. He's a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Occultist. Ooh, heaven and earth. Latin grammar. Logician. Yeah, I'm like a public speaker.
The art of persuasion, naturally. Rhetoric.
I assume you studied the Greeks and Romans both, then.
Yes, Aristotle and Cicero, of course, but also Christian thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas.
Too much, can't be bothered. Too many fingers.
True. We have less use for public discourse than senators did in the Roman Republic.
Exactly, the doctorate, so the church weren't trying to persuade politicians, but to move the man toward Christian truth. Still, the principles remain the same. Invent your arguments, then arrange style and internalize them before delivering them to your audience.
Splendid, I suppose.
teach hack little use for rhetoric, especially in a place such as this.
Not true. Rhetoric is also in arts. And like other forms of art, it should be created for the audience and its purpose. It can be practiced as easily in the streets of a rural town as in the Curia of Rome. Rome. Though outshone by its northern neighbor Florence, Rome is still the seat of power for the Catholic Church and an impressive center for the arts.
Well put. Under other studies, was there anything else you excelled at?
Jesus Christ. Uh, there's a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, audition, sure. I do know a touch about logic, geometry, and arithmetic.
Quite interesting. For an artist, was Aristotle's Organon the foundation of your study?
Yes, the Organon for logic in Euclid's elements of geometry. But the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastic philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. 12th century French teacher, philosopher, and theologian, he is known for his philosophical work in the logic of his theological work. Wait. His philosophical work in logic and his theological work in atonement theory. He's also remembered for his love affair with his student, the renowned Benedictine nun, abbess, and scholar Heloise de Argentino-Jouel. All my pronunciations are 100% correct. Whee! Wasn't expecting this from this game. A lot of talking. And the Englishman William of Ockham gives this one Logica, arguing nominalism against Platonic realism. William of Ockham, 13th and 14th century English Franciscan philosopher and theologian. Known for his commentaries on Peter Abelard's 4 books of sentences, his defense of apostolic poverty, and his writings on faith and reason. And of course, Thomas Aquinas gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in pursuit of truth.
All monks and friars, of course, a great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the Church's vision of truth.
Is that so wrong?
I question that this great man should have had a racial logic into what the Church established by fiat and force. Ah, there's the Abbey. I have a good memories of this place and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing.
How did you come to know him? Did you come to know of Curacao at all?
My family have been patrons of Curacao for, I don't know how many generations at this point. Probably my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather must have started all this. Something about, you know how these things go, webbed fingers and all. Some years ago, I heard that Curacao still had a wonderful library in artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript productions, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here.
Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me.
Oh, well, perhaps it is nostalgia that brings me back here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations.
No, I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well, the venerable brother Piero.
How venerable. I question his skill.
He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what you're concerned about. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color. He knows his reds from his blues and his yellows.
Then I very much look forward to seeing it.
You can tell by my expression now. Ooh.
Oh, my glass! Tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey.
Yes, my lord.
God damn. My voice is probably loud. I apologize. Gonna have to probably keep this. The stream's probably gonna have to be on pretty low volume.
Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer.
Oh, she does not look pleased. She's over all of this already.
Nuns, despicable creatures. Quite unusual for the Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Curacao is a place out of time, in more ways than one.
Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you. It was, let's just say, over your presence already.
Oh, we are well acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Ah, you must be Father Grot. I am Lorenz, Baron of...
Oh, if there's ever one to get the singing voice, it's this guy. Yes, the Baron of Wrath of Gaul. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit.
Oh, if you say so. I'm not good at remembering faces or names or you in particular.
Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days.
Oh, yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript and the progress that has been made on it. I do surely hope you've remembered it. I'm sure it's no trouble.
Well, yes, I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now?
Fuck, shit, oh, fuck. Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. Please, Father, do not bring me the lemonades and beverages and such not. Perhaps maybe a small platter of delicate cheeses and crackers. May I grab something from the kitchen?
Um, um, uh, yes, yes, certainly, my lord, I will meet you there.
Jesus fucking Christ, this guy.
Andres, I don't know what you were doing with Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now.
You little shit.
Scriptorium, a room of writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts. Of course, father. I'm eager to get to work. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the book of hours? Er, I should ask again, but when he's in a bad mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early.
It's me, Brother Matthew.
Find a way to get paid. Ooh, okay, finding a way to get paid. Scriptum. Oh my god. You already know there's gonna be one, like two, maybe three, four, and like five more conversations. Okay, I think we're gonna call early stream here for the sake of my voice and neighbors and everybody else on the internet. All right. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and head to the main menu here. Last day was 42 seconds ago. Easy. But yeah, that was Pentiment. We are still in Chapter 1, The Battle in the Upper Alley, April 21st, 1518. Prime. Interesting game. I wasn't expecting the point-and-click-esqueness of it, nor how dialogue-heavy it is. I'm fairly intrigued, honestly, of the story. It's not usually this game's not usually my normal cup of tea sort of deal, but it's intriguing nonetheless. Had fun. It definitely put me on the spot for voices, that's for sure. But as I said, we're gonna call it early here, and I will return at the usual time of, Wednesday-ish, at around 7-ish. But until then, see ya.